Hi BookTube, I'm here today to talk about 5 books I'd love to see as TV shows. TV shows, not movies, TV shows. TV shows. First of all, this is very close to becoming a reality right now. It's just been announced that Sony Pictures has picked it up and are going to be producing it as a TV show. It's the Wheel of Time series. Wheel of Time. This series is incredibly long, 14 books, averaging anywhere from 400 pages to like 900 pages. We're talking like massive text here. It's really hard to describe what the whole series is about because it is so long, so epic, and has so much depth. It has a really well-developed magic system. There's an extremely large number of subplots. There's a lot of intricate detail, amazing world building, a large number of characters. I think they said there's something like 1,800 named characters in the book. We don't get to spend a lot of time with all of them, but you know, just to give you a sense of it. It takes place in both our past and our future. It tells the story of a man destined to face the evil one and save the world or destroy it. Basically, it's so much more than that. But it's like if Lord of the Rings and A Song of Ice and Fire had an epic baby that uses fantasy tropes very well and very successfully, intermingled with rich descriptions, multiple perspectives, and crazy politics. I think that kind of encapsulates what the Wheel of Time series is about. So I'm going to insert a clip here actually of a fan-made movie that shows that it is possible to make this into a TV show, and that I'm very excited to see it.
Rend! Open this door! The great Lord rules death and gives life in death or death in life as he chooses. One way or another, Rand Althor, your running is at an end. Rand!
Number 2 is kind of a cheat. It's Discworld. It's kind of a cheat because as recently as 2006 there have been adaptations of specific books, either as live action or animated TV shorts and movies. But they've all been done separately. And it will be daunting as there's 41 books in this series, but I think it would work as an awesome cartoon, as an animated series. As a continuation, I think you can mush all the storylines together somewhat and adapt it for the TV. And I think a cartoon would be best because then you can have those fantastical things happening, all the different colors and magic and everything. I can see it really well as a cartoon as opposed to something that may come off as corny in a live action version. Third is the Peter Grant series, or the Rivers of London series. This is about a London cop who finds out magic is real and is recruited to not only solve magical crimes but also to learn magic himself. Pretty cool. I know we're inundated with a plethora of cop and crime dramas already on TV, but I really think that Peter Grant would work. Not only because of the magical elements, which are not just whimsy but are also serious and would appeal to people who like normal cop dramas, but it also add a nice dose of humor as well. It has apparently been optioned, but there's been no news of this since 2013, so hopefully it's in the works, but we don't know. Also, I'm going to insert a picture here of Cogna Holdbrook-Smith, who voices the narration, and I think he'd play Peter perfectly. He's an actor as well, so there you go. Number 4, and I may get a lot of hate for this, Infinite Jest. So this, if you don't know, Infinite Jest is a story that kind of centers around a junior tennis academy and a nearby substance abuse recovery center, and it's about everything, really about addiction and recovery and suicide, about family, about entertainment and advertising, film theory, US-Canada relations, Quebec separatism, tennis, etc. Now hear me out. We're going to set aside David Foster Wallace's opinion about TV shows. I think an anime almost type style version of Infinite Jest would be awesome. I'm going to insert a clip here from a show called Delta State that I watched growing up, and I think this type of animation style would be perfect in capturing Infinite Jest. And also I think if the show doesn't take itself too seriously, if it acknowledges that it's being meta, if you read the book, you know what I mean. You know, it talks a lot about entertainment, visual entertainment, TV, movie entertainment. I think it would be really quite cool. Just kind of like this continuous, no season breaks, just like, you know how like some animes are like 100 episodes? I think that would be awesome to do for Infinite Jest. Lastly is an easy choice, Injustice, Gods Among Us, DC Universe. Yeah. It's basically Superman versus Batman with the world at stake. Something horrible happens to Superman, and he decides that the only way to stop anything else horrible from happening to anybody else is to enforce peace. And the complications that arise around that, so Batman takes up arms against him, and we have literally everybody in the DC universe, villains and heroes, choosing sides. And granted, it's already a pretty like in-depth game with a lot of, you know, cutscenes and stuff, but I think it would be cool as a TV show. Animated or not, I really don't care. Live action. I think everything else I said was animated, but live action will go for Injustice. It gives a chance for, you know, every DC character to make an appearance. The comic lends itself well to, I think, TV, because you have the overarching dramatic plots, you know, Batman trying to defeat Superman, that would keep the seasons linked, but it also deals with like smaller and socially relevant plots. So for example, there's scenes where Flash is arguing about gun control with Superman. That would keep the individual episodes interesting and appealing at this time. Those are the 5 books I'd like to see as TV shows. Let me know which book you'd like to see adapted for TV, and thank you for watching.